Um,
Oh, no. No.
hey, would you like to give us some in-game gold to post this on Twitter?
That was Facebook and visiting them directly on Armor Games, and the answer is no.
Tuh.
I don't see a point in getting this. I really only get my melee characters with this, so it's kind of pointless. 30% chance to do that. That just means they can fight longer. Entangle all your enemies for 4 seconds. That stops them from moving and fill your army's feed level by 1. Entanglement is much more useful. Where am I going to put it, though? I don't want to put it over anything that I currently have, but I'm going to keep that there for a good reason. It's good to put
Not gonna use
stuff.
it, but I upgraded it.
Oh, it's like an in-game weapon, I guess. When the enemies start becoming too much, I'll start throwing in tentacles. I wonder if anyone's going to react to that notification sound they heard earlier, by the way. When that thing blipped up to the bottom right of my screen that's still there. Live now, Crusader Kings 2. Hi, I'm a dry bread. Big fan. But also, I'm not subscribed to notifications, but it sends me them anyways.
How does that even work?
I don't know. I try to turn them off when I do recordings, but for some reason they come through anyways, even though if I'm not subscribed to them and they're turned off.
Queh.
I don't understand. Upgrade the servant building to house more servants.
Yes, more power.
Hurry up! Potato. Start the first wave, but only the first one.
Not the second. Not all 12 at once, please.
I have done that in tower defense games, and let me tell you, I die horrible deaths. But you know what? I'm confident enough that I can win. But I really fail trying.
By the way, are the things on the ends just some piddly orange leaves, or are those fruits?
We'll find out once we murder them all. At least that's my goal.
To find out or to murder them all?
A little bit of both. I don't like trees. I don't like trees.
How dare you? They produce valuable oxygen.
Who needs oxygen? Oxygen?
Apparently not you. You're a very efficient system.
What was that weird vibrate on my arm there?
I'm just weird sometimes.
I can verify that.
Yeah, you can.
The look on your face, though.
I have no idea what my face does.
You stuck your tongue out at me and, like, made a slightly annoyed face.
I sincerely did not realize I stuck my tongue out.
You do make a lot of facial expressions and not know it.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard to be autistic.
Yeah.
Because, people get weirded out by that. Very easily.
I think it's funny.
Oh,
It
yeah.
adds expression to it adds expression to my otherwise humorless jokes.
Well, that they can't see.
Yeah,
at
I know.
all. So it's just you laughing.
Well, they wouldn't be able to see anyways because how we have to sit for this. We sit on a love seat, so it's kind of difficult to show that.
I know, especially with this microphone here.
It is necessary for our survival.
Oh my god, I hate those birds. And now I set everything on fire because I bought a lot of Molotov cocktails.
Don't let it touch the forest because then we'll just be surrounded by a never-ending ring of fire.
It's already touching the forest, the ints.
Oh no.
By the way, I like how the ints catch on fire and it does more damage.
As it should if they catch on fire.
But the orcs did not like to catch on fire.
They like to soak in the river first, just in case. The Ents should probably follow suit, but they don't.
The Kerosene River.
The kerosene river, they soaked in the wrong one!
Oops!
That would explain why they catch fire so easy.
Yes, it would.
Despite, again...
Int sap. An int sap can summon a wave of deadly thorns.
Why is it called an Ent sap?
I like how its ability there, when it usually some of them list unique abilities. This one just says, summons wave of thorns. Redundant. Okay.
Are those crickets chirping?
Yes, it's dusk. Why wouldn't crickets be chirping?
I don't know, maybe it's because of all the noise.
Crickets are a sturdy species. No, they're not.
Sturdy singular species, because all crickets are just one, obviously.
Obviously, all crickets are a singular denominator.
Don't fact check that.
Okay. I just summoned in a ton of archers. Run, my archers, run! This isn't gonna backfire at all! Not at all! It might actually work, though, which is alarming and shocking. It's working. It's working! I can't do it, though, because they need too many potato to keep going.
Oh, no. You know, pulling these bows, it's like basically like, you know, benching 50 pounds at least every time.
I just imagine a super buff archer like...
They have to be.
No, like extremely buff.
I know.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his 20s.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, for actual archery, it's harder than waving a sword.
It is. It requires a lot more concentration, dexterity, and strength.
This is why Joan of Arc wasn't an archer. She was a swordswoman.
I'm sorry, for whatever reason, I just, that reminded me that Joan of Arc is in Warriors of Orochi 3, and I really want to play it again. You've done this to me!
Yeah, just pro tip on, you know, making fantasy female characters, stop making them archers. It's been played out and it's inaccurate.
The bigger thing is mages. I have literally no idea where... the only one I can think of that's like that is... I can think of like 2 or 3 like that, actually, but that's not a majority. Most of them are mages.
You hope.
No, most of them are mages, especially in video games.
Maybe in video games, but in movies and TV shows, they tend to be archers.
Okay.
Mage works fine.
Barbarian. Infinity Force tribesmen that have moved into the castle. What? Why did we let them? Well, they are upgrades to the basic already existing troops, but he is in a really inconvenient position. And I don't have any other form of income right now. Oh, you bastards. Move up. Oh my god, that was insane.
Yeah. On another note, I really don't care if people go and draw women's armor to have boobs, even though it wouldn't.
Alright. I think everyone knows that now, Sarah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah.
But what I don't understand is when B's become double D's when they take it off.
That's the thing that is the thing that it's a thing in all media.
Yeah, I'm like, no? Also, ow?
Jesus.
It would hurt.
I know. Okay. More potatoes. More potatoes is always good. I can't upgrade to even more potatoes yet.
Did I ever tell you I tried to... I'm sorry.
What?
I actually tried to do, like, bandage binding around my chest to make it flatter for cosplay once.
I know.
That was a bad idea. It did not work.
Alright.
My eyes.
It's a necessary sacrifice. You don't need them anyways. Who needs eyes? I could be blind and use echolocation to see this video game.
Yeah, I don't understand how that worked for that one person. It's still a mystery. What?
Oh god, the birds. Like that one movie.
The birds.
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
We've seen clips of it. It's garbage.
Yeah, it is. It's really dumb and funny.
Okay. More archers. Always more archers. Those barbarians started in a really inconvenient location that threw off my entire thing, and they gave me no money because I started with barbarians.
Yeah. Like, I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask for that. I didn't want that. Just give me the upgrade. I'll work on it on my own. It's actually inconveniencing because, like, it interrupts the whole thing of the strategy, and I couldn't defend against the birds, so it knocked my castle's defenses down to 92%. I know, not a huge hit, but it's an inconvenience. Potatoes. Taste potatoes. Taste spearmen. Taste spearmen and potatoes. Ew.
I don't want to go and eat metal and potato together. It's bad enough we're eating them raw.
Oh, God. You see, we coated this potato in iron. Our witch doctor said you weren't getting enough iron in your diets, so we thought this would help.
Yeah, just eat a nail. That should fix it, right?
Well, Tim, don't mind him. He's prone to seizures anyways. I just imagine this poor guy on the ground that's like seizing like nail, throat, nail, throat. There we go. Oh my god, I'm really destroying these guys. And by really destroying, I mean I'm kind of winning.
Yeah.
The modest way of saying that I'm dominating these guys is, yeah, I kind of won. There we go.
Now, I remember in the intro depiction, it was kind of like a flat forest area that just was an infinite expanse, but we see mountains.
It wasn't entirely flat. There were mountains in the far distance, but those mountains are honestly a little too close.
Or they're huge.
I mean, hugeness is a possibility in mountainy areas. Die, you stupid bird! I hate those birds.
Now it makes me wonder, how far away does an object have to be for it to be utterly impossible for a person to see it, regardless as to how large it is?
I think we already know the answer to this somewhere. I mean, I've heard this somewhere. I don't remember though. That's. Why are you making me think about this? I don't like to think. I play Warriors games. That was a pointless, heartless jab.
Because I know even if you had a tower that was so tall it interrupted the moon's orbit, a person from the other side of the Earth wouldn't be able to see it. Right?
I don't know.
I feel like they couldn't.
I have no idea. Probably not.
Yeah. Obviously.
I mean, because it's on the other side of the world.
Yeah, obviously I'm saying just purely by height, not by width. Because hypothetically, if it was like half the world, you would see it. Regardless.
I've got a tower so big it takes up half the world. Tim, stop lying.
Makes for a very neat, fantasy alien world, though.
That's already happened in Fable 2.
Keh.
It wasn't fantasy. I mean, it wasn't alien, but it was fantasy. Life is just a fantasy. Can't you live a fantasy life? Spoon. Construct a support building. Employ blacksmith to enhance your melee troops. Your melee army will block an incoming attack.
Melee, melee, melee.
How do I... Oh, that's right. I clicked the spoon.
I'd say at least 85% of people, if not more, when they first read melee and don't hear it out loud first, read it as melee.
Malay.
Melee.
I genuinely read it as Malay.
Still wrong.
I know it's still wrong. Don't tell me I'm wrong. How dare you? Yeah. I still love that. Yeah. Click. What does it do? Oh! Oh, it spawns in a weak int.
Why?